Means a lot. We're amazing fans. I just want to win for them and then win for us.
And you guys have talked a lot about the season, about playing with urgency, playing with consistency. I'd imagine you'd say this is probably the best game you guys have played this postseason. What do you think propelled that, and how proud were you to see how you guys started the game and going from there?
Just watching the film, responding to it, not being happy with it, and making the emphasis to come out with a lot of energy, fly around, and just correct what we saw on film, and maintain it for the whole game.
You guys specifically, just in transition, just seem to be getting back, matching up everybody. When you guys are operating at that level, what is it that's producing?
Just the communication, everyone talking, flying around, printing, calling out a man, and just flying around, big step after closing out, and then making the next play, going to the next man, just helping each other out.
And Mitch had a possession though. Mitch had a couple of crazy things. He had one in transition where he kind of cuts off the drive to the lane. They kick to Holiday. He closes out on Holiday. Takes away the three. Takes away the drive from Holiday. Closes out on Jalen Brown. Takes away the three. And then just errors against the steal. You obviously are in the middle of so much defensively and switching to so many guys. What's your type of appreciation when you see a dude his size that's able to actually do that?
Oh, it's amazing. Mitch is one-on-one. I don't think anyone else his size in the league can do what he does. So he's a special player, and I just appreciate it. It's amazing to watch.
The crowd.
What's the difference defensively tonight?
Just communicating and just adjusting and responding to the film from last game. Trying to correct the mistakes we made and going out and executing.
Can you talk about the way you played with the lead and maintained it and didn't even give them a chance?
Just continuing to attack and be aggressive and hunt open shots and move the ball. Not getting complacent, just continue to try to score.
How exciting is this whole situation right now going to the Eastern Conference Finals?
Oh, it's awesome. But, we want to keep going, so we're not content. Keep going.
2 years in a row against Indiana. It was a tough one for you last year. You guys lost in 7, and you missed essentially the last 5 games of the series. Just how tough was it to go through last year? How many challenges did they face?
Indiana's a great team. They had a great series against Cleveland. We're going to watch the film. Go from there.
Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals in 25 years, just the emotions that you feel here now.
Man, all glory to God. We did it as a team. No egos here. It was all, a lot of sacrifice, and like I said, all glory to God.
What impressed you the most about the defensive effort that the team put forth tonight?
Yeah, we definitely knew we had to step up, and the game before we were not ourselves. I felt like even myself, I wasn't as up to par as I should be. But like I said, we refocused and got the job done tonight.
Can you talk about how strong you played with the lead? Because once you got a big lead on it, never let them get back.
Yeah, I felt like our third quarter was probably the best third quarter of the season. Honestly, we came out and we didn't let up, and that's important.
You guys have been playing from behind a lot of the series today. You guys had the first punch. Just what was there like a message pregame? Did someone say something, or what was the mindset coming into this one?
Yeah, it was time. It was time for us to play with the lead and play tough with the lead. Be the more physical team and outlast them.
How much can you enjoy this before returning to the Indiana bases?
I always like to live by the 24-hour rule. Enjoy it for the night and tomorrow heal up and get ready for them.
What can you take from this game to start the next series with success, the kind of pace that you want to set?
With a team like them, they get out in transition, they get a lot of threes up, and they play well together as a team. So we just want to make sure we're locked in, communicating, and understanding that we have to set a defensive presence.
Yourself, you had the chase down block in the second quarter, the big 3-pointer to end the first half. Just how have you felt your confidence or your impact grow as the playoffs have gone on?
Yeah, always just trusting in God, trusting in my work. I prepare really hard, and I just want to go out there and give it my all every time. It's not about what you do in the regular season all the time. At the end of the day, it's what you do in April and May and June. So we just wanted to get here and focus as a team and know that we could get the job done.
What was the difference between Game 5 and Game 6?
We just refocused. Honestly, we had a meeting and we just felt like we had to talk it out. Just had to communicate better. And I feel like we just went out there with a different type of energy.
That phrase, "it was time," did somebody say that? Is that just in your mind? Like, what makes you say that phrase?
Honestly, it was in my mind. We have a lot of great leaders in this locker room, a lot of guys that have been through finals, won championships, and we all felt like we had a chance to do something special. So we all felt like it was time.
Is there an awareness of how long it's been since the franchise has been in the Eastern Conference Final?
I don't even know if I was alive. But, you know, it's something, you know, New York deserves. The way they support us through the ups and downs, it's truly amazing just to play here in New York and play at MSG.
How would you describe that crowd down the stretch and it's early on everywhere?
I mean, honestly, I felt like, you know, they gave us energy, a lot of energy tonight, just understanding what we had a chance to do, and we just wanted to make sure we went out there and made all of New York proud.